And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on the RSLN programming. I'm Joe Bowley. My wife Dahlia on the camera. We are at Hanna High School. It's day 2 of pool play at the BISD 2026 version on the border by the sea. It's a volleyball tournament featuring 20 teams and 5 gyms in 3 days. This pool game features the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons, thus far perfect in pool play through 2 days, and the Hanna Lady Eagles, who are sitting at 2-2 through pool play. 2 teams taking warm-ups. Well, actually, Hanna's not taking warm-ups on screen. They're off screen to our left-hand side, taking some hitting practice. Los Fresnos Lady Falcons front and center on the court. There you see Hanna on the far side to the left. Our pregame show brought to you by the city of South Padre Island by Texas Southmost College. I'll take a break. We come back. I'll get you set for this one. This is past the midway point of day 2 here at Hanna. Everything eyeing up for bracket play, which is tomorrow, and the eventual championship played on the gold side at Brownsville Veterans. Back with more on the pregame after this.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Back here on the pregame show as both teams take serving practice. That means we are near the opening serve of this game. Hanna Lady Eagles lost to Johnson earlier today. Recently knocked off Rio Hondo. They're 1-1. They went 2-1 in pool play yesterday. Los Fresnos already with a victory over Laredo Johnson earlier today. And they'll take on this Hanna team, and they'll finish out the day with the final game on this gym floor as they take on Rio Hondo for the 3 o'clock game. There's 5 gyms going on with action at Hanna, including here. Over at Brownsville, Lopez, Harlingen, Lopez, Porter, Pace JV in action. Over at Rivera High School, Skidmore, Rivera, San Benito, and Riverview. Over at Brownsville Veterans, Hidalgo, Brownsville Veterans, Lyford Frontier. And at Pace High School, Jubilee, Pace, IDFR, and La Feria. Everybody hoping to get to the championship game on the gold bracket tomorrow at Brownsville Veterans. I'll take a break. Opening serve coming up. Pre-game show brought to you by the city of South Padre Island and by Luke Fruya, or check that, by Texas Southmost College. We'll be back with the opening serve of this one after this.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru. We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry-standard iCar Academy to get you job-ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Back here at Hanna High School for day 2 coverage Hey, I want to send out a special thank you to the Los Fresnos coaching staff. Out of nowhere, one of the girls came up and handed Dahlia, my wife, a pizza. I was like, hey, Coach got you a pizza. She saw you didn't eat yesterday, and we didn't. We sat there all throughout the day at Lopez, and we were prepared to do the same thing here. But, hey, a pizza from a coach, special thank you on the Los Fresnos side for Coach providing us a little snack between games. Lady Falcons on the left-hand side, the Lady Eagles on the right-hand side. Hanna will be undersized in this game. One of their big hitters, Angie Badia, went down with an injury earlier today, and she is on the sideline, on the bench, with a wrap on her ankle, but is not going to be able to play in this. And so the Lady Eagles are going to have to do a bunch defensively in order to stay in this one against this powerful Los Fresnos team. Lady Falcons will serve to start it off. Natalie Lozano is the server. And here we go. Game one. Eagles get it across, hammered down right away. Lila Trejo on the front row, Izzy Guerra on the front row for Los Fresnos, and that's as powerful a 1-2 combo as you're going to see in this tournament. 1-0 Lady Falcons. Well, somehow they call that over the net, and so they award the point to Hanna. So take that away. Los Fresnos now set up Trejo. This time she spikes it away and scores the point. Let's see if I got that on the replay. Watch this. And they called that over the net somehow. 1-1 score. Hanna. Get it over. Los Fresnos right away on the attack. Trejo tips it over. She was our player of the game in an earlier game today. Carla Soto returns that. That ball carries out of bounds. And Los Fresnos takes their first lead at 2-1. That 1-0 lead by Hanna is the first time Los Fresnos has trailed since game one yesterday in pool play when Lyford raced out to a 6-1 lead in game one. And then Los Fresnos, the Lady Falcons, changed gears and never looked back. Hanna to serve here after a serving error by the Lady Falcons. Alexander Segura puts it into play. That ball goes out of bounds. And so the Lady Eagles take another lead here and go up 3-2. Segura played some great defense in the match against Rio Hondo earlier today. Lady Falcons get it over. Hanna's there to play it on the defensive side. Now in the net, Hanna. And that'll give the serve to Los Fresnos. Lady Falcons missed on that serve earlier. They have had some issues in making sure their serves stay in yesterday and today. Jalen Brown comes in, sets up the set. Hit off the block and a point to Los Fresnos. Lady Falcons up 4-3. Now with Brown serving, they can produce some points in a hurry here. Mia Gracia checks in the game for the Lady Falcons. There's an ace served up by Brown. Lady Falcons now up 5-3. These games are to 25 and a 2 out of 3. Brown with the next serve. Ball over on the Los Fresnos side. Lozano becomes the setter. Hit by Gracia. Now another chance. Lozano to Brown to Trejo. Good dig there by Hanna. Good defense played by Soto. Los Fresnos attacks off the net this time. Across, diving play. Again, a defensive play by the Hanna Lady Eagles. Good rally here. Longest rally of the game thus far. Lozano gets it across. Hanna able to respond. Lozano gets it over. Another continued defensive play on either side as this rally continues. Trejo says, enough, down the line. Score it. Lady Eagles relentless playing defense, but just hit after hit after hit until eventually this one right down the line. Substituting the game for Hanna. Checking in will be Ayala Camacho. Once again, they're going to say that ball was out and reverse the call, give the point to Hanna. 5-4 ball game. Trejo hammers that one right at Segura. Point scored. Now watch on the scoreboard. Yeah, they do give it to Los Fresnos. 6-4 the score. Trejo serves again. Segura on the return, a set at the net. And that's a lift called on Gracia. And so a point scored to Hanna. Staying close here, down 6-5. Serving to take a tie. Lozano a pass. Brown sets her up. Lozano spikes it away. Score the point. Lady Falcons up 7-5. Back to serve is Isabella Perez. Deep serve, good pass by Hanna. Set it off the net to Flores. Lozano is able to find an opening and score another point for the Lady Falcons. Now an 8-5 lead for Los Fresnos. Hanna playing back-to-back games here in the pool. They were on the floor playing against Rio Hondo prior to this. Los Fresnos, same situation as yesterday. They're getting to play a game, off a game, play a game, off a game throughout the day. Another point scored. Falcons now on top 9-5. What we've seen in this team is once they get rolling, they just never let off the gas. They were challenged by Johnson earlier today. Hanna trying to stick with him. Center set, put it away. Izzy Guerra on the kill. Now the Falcons have doubled up the Eagles, 10-5 on the scoreboard. Substitution for Hanna checks in, Cara Hernandez. One of the juniors will take a spot on the front row. She becomes the setter. Set up a hit by Flores. Los Fresnos set it up. Hit off the blockers, score the point. Mia Gracia. Now 11-5. Perez to serve again. Tipped over. Lozano finds a wide open spot. Score the point. It doesn't always have to be the big hit. Watch Lozano. She could clearly see right down that line. Knew she didn't have to go up for a kill. Nobody there to cover that. Timeout. Lady Eagles, Lady Falcons up by 7 on the border by the sea continues.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Kitty Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Timeout called by Hanna. They're back out first on the floor. Trying, if nothing else, to slow down this Los Fresnos attack. Yesterday, it was proven once they get going, they just don't have another gear other than to just keep pushing forward. Serve here, another point scored. And suddenly a bunch of points racked up on the serving of Isabella Perez. Trejo checks out of the game. Perez serves again. Ball up near the net. Hanna will tip it over. Brown's there. Perez sets it. Lozano with a kill. Hanna keeps it alive. Free ball here. Pass to Brown. Center set. Blocked there as Guerra couldn't put it away. Lozano tries again. Hanna trying to attack. Pass the blocker. Score the point. Well-placed hit. 13-6 the score. Watch, you'll see after the big hits, defense was played, and watch this, just past the blockers down the angle. Back to live action. Hanna scores again. At the net, Isabel Garza. Talked about the height disadvantage. Garza is the lone tall spot. I walked over to her and like, okay, so how tall are you? She said 5'7", almost 5'8". I'm like, I'm gonna put you down at 5'8" today. You're 5'8". She played like 6 foot right there. That's in the net, and Los Fresnos scores a point. Lady Falcons substitute in. Lauren Soul, a freshman, comes in to serve. Soul, a right-handed server. Serves up an ace. 15-7. You're looking at Soul and Guerra as rising stars on this team as freshmen. Mia Gracia, a sophomore. Juniors, Julie Garza, Sofia Cordova. Just well placed throughout the rotation as Lozano puts that away to complement these seniors on the squad. And this Los Fresnos team is stout. Up 9. Ball across the net. Lozano with a kill attempt. Cruz able to keep that in play. Set up Lozano again, and this time right past the libero, Alexander Segura. Double-digit lead, Lady Falcons. 17-7 the score. Lauren Soul with a good run at the serving line. Isabella Perez had a terrific stint. That one was probably going out. Segura keeps it in play. Hits it in the net. Lady Falcons score again. When Perez took over serving, this was a Falcons trailing situation. Now you look up, they're up 11, and Soul serves it again. Good pass there by the Lady Eagles. Back play there by Garza in the game. Hit by Lozano. Free ball for the Lady Falcons. Meanwhile, in the net, though, on Hanna. And the Lady Falcons score again. Lauren Soul to serve again. Serves up. An ace. 20-7 now, Los Fresnos. Timeout, Hanna. Lauren Soul. Right now, it's all her with serves like that. Back after this.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
Looks good, boss.
Yeah, Logic.
Back here, and the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons just continue to score points, and this is now a long run by Lauren Soul, serving up points for the Lady Falcons. Soul ready with another. Eagles get it over. Here's Lozano again. That is in. Another point scored. And Lauren Soul is just taking over, serving here for the Lady Falcons as they score points. Deep serve goes out of bounds. She toyed with that back line several times. This time just a little too much on it. Scored 9 points in a row there. That after a long run by Isabella Perez on the service line. Excuse me, Hanna to serve. Lady Falcons set it up. Lozano to the back row, played by Segura. She's been busy. Ball over again. Center set, punched over. That's Sofia Cordova on the front line for the Lady Falcons. There's Lozano. I think that said Lozano earlier, but that's Cordoza over there, or Cordova. There's Lozano, and in the rally. 23-7 the score. Lila Trejo now returns to the game. $23-8 to score. Free ball here. Lozano to Brown to Trejo. That's deadly. Point scored. 24-8. Lady Falcons. Cordova in the game, listed at 5'10". So as coach, you have options. I could put Izzy Guerra in this rotation. That's 6'1", or Cordova. Lozano serves it out. Game one is history. Los Fresnos wins it 25-8. We'll be right back for game two. On the border by the sea from Brownsville, Hanna continues.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs. Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
It means a lot to me. TFC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. away from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Back here after the break between games, it is Brownsville Hanna and Los Fresnos here in pool play. Lady Falcons continue to roll here in this first 2 days of the tournament. They went 3-0 yesterday, won their first game today, and are now one away from completing a sweep against Hanna and going 5-0 in pool play. Hanna's 2-2. First serve of game 2 coming up.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
First serve game 2, and we're away. Trejo with a spike, and Los Fresnos jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Lady Falcons now rotate back Izzy Guerra to the serving line. Lady Eagles tip it over the blockers, covered there by Jalen Brown. Ball just over on the Hanna side. That's blocked. Ball at the net, and a point scored. Hanna wins the day. Good hustle by the Lady Eagles, Kaylin Flores. 1-1 the score. Back to serve is Stephanie Cruz. Cruz with a short serve. Set up this hit. Played by Hanna off the net. Lady Eagles set it up on the far side, and that is in for the Lady Falcons. Mia Gracia hammers it away. Los Fresnos on top 2-1. Brown serves. The Eagles are able to get to it. Good chance here for the Falcons. And a good finish as well. Lila Trejo with another kill. Jalen Brown to serve. Off the net, scored on the ace. 4-1 Lady Falcons. Brown to serve again. Eagles able to get it across. Here come the Falcons. Again, Trejo, this time hammers it away. 5-1 lead. If you're just joining us, Hanna led in game 1 briefly before the Lady Falcons set sail behind the serving of Isabella Perez and finished it off. With some strong serving by Lauren Soule. 5-2 game as Hanna gains the serve. Alexandra Segura has been a busy player. She'll serve here. She's a libero, and she has been on the receiving end of many, many hits off of these Los Fresnos players. Killed there by Trejo. Trejo checks out of the game. In to serve is Julie Garza. Garza puts it in play. Set up Lozano off the blockers. Score the point, Lady Falcons. 7-2 Los Fresnos. Garza will serve again. Listed at 5'5". Brown races back there, somehow gets a set out of that. Free ball here for Los Fresnos. Better pass this time. Brown with a back set off the net. Missed chance there for Mia Gracia. 7-3 game. Lady Eagles bring in Ayala Camacho to serve. Camacho, a right-handed server. Brings it into play. Free ball here for Hanna to work with. High set, far side. And a point scored off a hit by Caitlin Flores. 7-4. Next serve across. Brown sets it up high off the net. Gracia puts it over. Flores again, this time. Nice play by the libero on the Los Fresnos side. That's Isabella Perez over there. Lozano off the block. Lady Eagles keep the rally going. Back set here to Gracia. Played again. Hanna attacks. Dug by Perez. Lozano again off the block, and it goes out of bounds. Los Fresnos wins the rally. 8-4 the score. That was well played by Hanna, but just too much firepower coming at him. Hit after hit coming at him. Trejo now checks in. So it's Trejo, Gracia, and Lozano on the front row for Los Fresnos, and yet the Eagles score a point. And that's going up against a major league front line. And the Lady Eagles score the point. 8-5 the score. Back to serve is Anali Cruz. Back set here for Guerra, who's now in the game. Gracia on the hit. Lozano off the net, scores the point. 9-5 the score. Gracia checks out as Lauren Soul checks in. Her serves have been trouble against this Hanna team. They've had problems with it. Hanna digs that. Free ball here for Los Fresnos once again. Tipped over. Lady Eagles play it, but then it's in the net. Soto was right there, got a hand on it. Just the second hit couldn't help her out. 10-5. Soul to serve again. Ball back on the Hanna side in an instant. Dig by Perez. Spike and down it goes. Kill by Guerra. 11-5 Lady Falcons. Soul to score again. Off the serve, potentially. Now the Eagles bunched up there at that spike line. Now they spread out. Lozano tests Segura again. She responds. And the Lady Eagles score. 11-6. Take a look. Segura has been there all game long through games 1 and 2 to make plays just like that. I think the Lady Falcons got caught up in watching, thinking Lozano's hit was going to be enough. Lady Falcons set it up again. Lozano off the net, score the point. 12-6, Los Fresnos. Now Lozano rotates back, and now you have this front line of Guerra and Trejo as your outside hitters for Los Fresnos on the front line. Pass to Brown, a lot of options. Trejo tips it over, score the point. 13-6 Los Fresnos. It's not just that you've got the hitters on the front row either for Los Fresnos. For Brown, she knows she has Lozano on the back row capable of finishing. You have Soul on the back line as well who can hit. There's another ace is served up. And then defensively, you've got Isabella Perez in the game for Los Fresnos. Timeout called by the Eagles. They trail by 8 on the border by the sea. Continues after this.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
At Brownsville ISD, every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD.
One team.
One dream.
Eagles took a timeout. Los Fresnos controlling after winning game 1, 25-8. They're on top here, 14-6. Natalie Lozano is serving. And she'll put it in play. Back row attack for the Eagles. Played well on the defensive end. Lozano attacks back row. Eagles set it up front side. Free ball. Brown becomes the passer though. Lozano the setter. And down it in by Trejo. Now that's not how you write it up on the Los Fresnos side, but watch the rotation and watch the just change of pace. Lozano comfortable being the setter there. 9-point lead. Pass up, punched over. Brown now sets up, and that killed down by Izzy Guerra. 16-6, Los Fresnos up by 10. Lozano to serve again. That one carries out of bounds. And if you're looking for a weakness in Los Fresnos, they do open things up by missing serves. It's not often, but they do enough to say, hey, that's consistent. They miss their serves after a while. But when you're up double digits, you can get away with that. Serve in the net by Hanna. And Los Fresnos earns the serve again. And he'll go right back to work on the offensive end. Checking in on the front row. Yaritza Contreras now on the front line for Los Fresnos. Lozano sets her up. Contreras tips it over, scores the point. Lady Falcons up 11. Contreras off the bench and then back on the bench that quick as Cordova checks in. Ball back over and another point scored. The hit initiated by Lila Trejo. 19-7 Los Fresnos. Another serve by Guerra. Off the block, score another point, Los Fresnos. They reach 20 in a hurry. 20-7 your score. Guerra to serve again. Lozano from the back row. Good play by Hanna just to keep this rally sustained. Now in the net, Hanna score another point, Lady Falcons. It's about all you can do on the defensive side, Hanna. Withstand a couple of major league hits just to keep the rally going. Deep serve, stays in, played by Hanna. Lady Falcons struggling to get this up front. They do. Now they'll get a better chance here as Brown sets it up. Ball across the net. Right there is Cordova. Back row Lozano. That's 3 hits in a row for Los Fresnos. Now they'll have to play some defense. Lozano again from the back row. This time puts it away. So 4 different hit opportunities for the Lady Falcons during that rally. That tells you how much defense Hanna's playing here in this game. Deep serve, that's a rotation error on Los Fresnos. We saw a couple of those yesterday as well. And again, when you're talking about perfection, and in this case, they're about to go 5-0 in pool play, that's as perfect as you get. There are some little things that coach can say, and I know coaches are always looking at this. That's an ace served up. Coaches are always trying to find, what can I work on? All coach has to do is say, our serves. And you can't be missing on a rotation as a serve takes place. Miss hit there on the serve by Hanna. Lady Falcons will now serve. Brown back to serve. That's a smash, but it goes out of bounds. 23-10, Lady Falcons. Oh, 9, sorry, 24-9. This is for the game. Lady Eagles work it forward off the net. Brown sets it up. Back row Lozano. Hanna attacks again. Lozano punches it up. Brown to Trejo. Hanna sustains the rally yet again. Free ball here to Trejo. Lady Eagles can't keep it in play. Ball was tipped. Ball game over. Hanna wins it, or check that. Los Fresnos wins it 25-9. Post-game show brought to you by the City of South Padre Island and by Texas Southmost College. Lady Falcons now 5-0 in pool play. 3-0 yesterday, 2-0 today. Lady Eagles battled as well as they could. They played a tough defense made Los Fresnos earn this, but in the end, it was the Lady Falcons. The turning point in this match goes back to game 1 when Hanna led and the Lady Falcons sent Isabella Perez to the service line. She took the momentum, but then it was Lauren Soule who served consistently and really got Los Fresnos back on track. And it was her serving that gives her our player of the game. So Lauren Soule will get the player of the game thanks to her serving in game 1 of this 2-game sweep. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Got to take a break. These pool games, they keep rolling. Got to get ready for the next game. From this time till next time, so long.